Hello student, good morning. Myself Sri K.D. Borsesar, biology subject teacher. In previous lecture we learn animal tissue chapter content concept, nervous tissue. Nervous tissue contain two types of cells, neurons or nerve cells and neuroglia or glial cells. Today we are going to learn 11 science biology subject contained chapter number 14, human nutrition. In that we learn today concept of nutrition, human digestive system, also nutritional disorders and disorders of digestive system. So let us start today's first concept of nutrition. Before nutrition, some basic information about nutrition. Which are the various life processes? Yes, there are different life processes are present in the life, like digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system, reproductive system. Which process provide energy to perform different activities? Yes, there are two processes provide energy to perform different activities like nutrition and respiration. Nutrition provide digested food material and respiration provide oxygen. Digested food material is oxidation with the help of oxygen to release energy in the form of ATP. So nutrition and respiration are most important processes are involved to provide energy to perform different activities. What is respiration? Yes, respiration is one of the most important process in which living body obtained oxygen from air, which is utilized to oxidation of digested food, and due to this release of energy in the form of ATP. During this process release inorganic substances like water and CO2. Such process called as respiration. Why oxygen is essential? Oxygen is essential due to release of energy from digested food. What is nutrition? Nutrition means sum total of all processes through which food is taken in, digested, absorbed, utilization, and finally undigested waste matter eliminate outside of the body. Such process called as nutrition. Means nutrition is one of the major process involve 5 phases. What are the 5 phases involved in process of nutrition? Number 1, first, ingestion is one of the phase or step involved in nutrition. In ingestion, food is taken into the mouth cavity called as ingestion. After ingestion, second phase known as digestion. Complex food is converted into simple food by enzyme action. Such process called as digestion. Number third phase of nutrition known as absorption. What is absorption? Digested food enter into the blood, such process called as absorption. Number fourth, assimilation, also called as utilization, means digested food is utilized to form energy in the form of ATP, such process called as assimilation or utilization. And last, egestion. What is egestion? Egestion means removal of undigested food material from body, such process called as egestion. So nutrition is one of the major process involved all 5 different phases like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion. Hope that you understood everything. Human digestive system. Human digestive system consists of 2 main parts. First one is alimentary canal and second one is associated digestive glands. Whole digestive system consists of 2 parts. Alimentary canal, it is a tube starting from mouth to anus. Such tube called as alimentary canal, and some associated glands present in digestive system. So whole digestive system consists of alimentary canal and associated glands. Seen here diagrammatic representation. This is the digestive system. This part is mouth. So this is the opening of mouth, and the last part is anus. So starting from mouth, at end the anus part is alimentary canal, and associated digestive glands are salivary glands. These are the salivary glands present in mouth cavity. This one is liver, and this is the pancreas, means salivary gland, liver, pancreas are digestive glands, and a tube starting from mouth to anus known as alimentary canal. In alimentary canal of digestive system is long tubular structure starting from mouth and ending with anus. This is the mouth and this part is anus. It about 8 to 10 meter long. Always remember, whole alimentary canal is starting from mouth to anus is about 8 to 10 meter long, consist of 8 different parts. Number 1, first mouth. Second, mouth cavity or buccal cavity. Number 3rd, pharynx. Number 4th, esophagus. 5th, stomach. 6th one is small intestine, consists of 3 parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Number 7, large intestine, consists of 2 parts: colon and rectum. And last part of alimentary canal known as anus. So total from mouth to anus, 8 different parts are involved in alimentary canal. Such alimentary canal is about 8 to 10 meter long. Seen here, first part of alimentary canal known as mouth. This is the mouth cavity, contains salivary gland, tongue, teeth. Then the pharynx, then esophagus. This is the esophagus part. This one is stomach. Then small intestinal part called as, this is the duodenum, U-shaped structure. Then jejunum, and the last part is attached to large intestine known as ileum. So duodenum, jejunum and ileum is small intestinal part, while large intestine consists of colon and rectum. This is the colon, ascending colon, transverse colon and descending colon. Then this is the rectum part of the large intestine, and last one is anus. So all these parts are involved in alimentary canal of digestive system. Associated digestive glands of digestive system of man consist of salivary gland, liver and pancreas. In your diagrammatic representation, salivary glands are present in mouth cavity. So these are the salivary glands present in mouth cavity. Second one is liver. This is the liver. And third one is pancreas. So salivary gland, liver and pancreas are associated digestive gland. Up to this we detail discuss some basic information or diagrammatic view or different parts of digestive system. You know, digestive system of human consists of two parts, alimentary canal and associated digestive gland. Hope that you understood everything. Now we learn nutritional disorders. Nutritional disorders. In nutritional disorder, little extra or less of nutrition can leads to dietary disorder or nutritional related disorder. Little extra or less of nutrition can leads to dietary disorder or nutritional related disorder. Deficiency diseases are caused by inadequate protein, vitamin and minerals. Deficiency means kamtarta. So deficiency diseases are caused due to inadequate protein, inadequate vitamin, inadequate minerals in the diet, called as nutritional disorder. Means deficiency diseases are caused by inadequate protein, vitamin and minerals in the diet, called as nutritional disorder. Nutritional disorders are created due to inadequate intake of proteins, causes protein energy malnutrition, called them in short PEM, protein energy malnutrition due to inadequate intake of proteins. So called them PEM. PEM can cause disease like kwashiorkor and marasmus. PEM means protein energy malnutrition can cause the diseases like kwashiorkor and marasmus. We learn one by one. First one is kwashiorkor. What is kwashiorkor? It is one of the PEM, means protein energy malnutrition. It caused due to deficiency of protein. So kwashiorkor is protein deficiency disorder or disease It is generally found in children's between 1 to 3 year age. Always remember, kwashiorkor is one of the PEM protein. Energy malnutrition is generally found in children's between 1 to 3 year age. Senior diagrammatic representation. This children is kwashiorkor sufferer children. Such children age in between 1 to 3 year age. Such disease is due to cause deficiency of protein. What are the symptoms of kwashiorkor? Those child suffer kwashiorkor disorder is underweight, means less weight seen in that particular child. Also stunted growth. Stunted growth is also one of the symptoms seen in kwashiorkor sufferer child. Senior stunted growth, kwashiorkor sufferer child diagram. Underweight is also one of the most important symptom. Underweight shows stunted growth is due to deficiency of protein. Second symptom, poor brain development. Due to deficiency of protein, child brain development is more poor. So poor brain development is one of the symptoms. Loss of appetite is also one of the most important symptom kwashiorkor, and anemia. Due to protein deficiency, anemia suffer the person, because most of proteins are very important for bodybuilding purpose. So such proteins are completely deficiency in the particular body, so called the protein deficiency sufferer disorder kwashiorkor, and kwashiorkor sufferer child suffer anemia. What is anemia? Deficiency of iron and hemoglobin. Due to deficiency of iron, hemoglobin, the person becomes loss of appetite is also. Protruding belly, belly means abdomen, protruding, senior diagrammatic representation, clearly seen. Abdomen is seen protruding, so protruding belly is one of the most important symptoms show kwashiorkor sufferer child. Slender legs, this is the slender legs, clearly seen. Bulging of eye, seen here. Bulging of eye is also seen. Number 6, oedema means inflammation of the lower legs and face. Oedema of lower leg and face is also one of the symptom of kwashiorkor. Change in skin and hair color. Here noted all these different 7 symptoms of kwashiorkor noted, and those children suffer kwashiorkor seen all these symptoms like underweight, stunted growth, poor brain development, loss of appetite, anemia, protruding belly, slender leg, bulging eye, oedema of lower leg and face, change in skin and hair color. Hope that you understood everything. Up to this we detail discuss. Kwashiorkor is one of the protein energy malnutrition disorder, and it cause in between the age of children 1 to 3 years. Now we learn second. PEM means protein energy malnutrition. Protein energy malnutrition is marasmus. What is marasmus? Marasmus is also one of the PEM, protein energy malnutrition disorder. It caused due to prolonged protein energy malnutrition. Marasmus is caused due to prolonged protein energy malnutrition. That is also one of the PEM, protein energy malnutrition. So it is also called as protein deficiency disorder. It is found in infant. It is found in infant under 1 year age. Always remember, Kwashiorkor is found in children 1 to 3 year age. Marasmus is found in infant under 1 year age. Seen here, marasmus sufferer child due to deficiency of protein energy malnutrition. So this is the marasmus sufferer child. What are the symptoms of marasmus? Impairs physical growth is one of the symptom of marasmus. Seen here diagrammatic representation. Impair physical growth means paired organ is not show identical growth. Paired organ also show impaired physical growth. Retard mental development means brain development is very poor. Subcutaneous fat disappear. Subcutaneous fat is present in the skin, below the skin, so such fat is completely disappear because due to deficiency of protein or malnutrition, protein energy. Ribs of marasmus sufferer child becomes very prominent. Senior diagrammatic representation. These are the ribs are easily seen and count due to subcutaneous fat is completely degenerate. So such sufferer child show the ribs becomes prominent, and this is the symptoms of marasmus. Limbs means hand and legs becomes thin. Seen clearly, the limbs are very thin. Skin becomes dry and thin. Such marasmus sufferer person means child, skin becomes dry, thin and wrinkled like older person. The skin dry, thin and wrinkled. Number 7, loss of weight is also one of the symptoms seen in marasmus. Digestion and absorption of food stop due to atrophy of digestive glands. Due to atrophy of digestive gland is not secreted digestive juice, so digestion and absorption of food is completely stops in marasmus sufferer child. Here noted, all these are the different symptoms of marasmus. Hope that you understood everything. Now we learn major causes of marasmus due to number one, unavailability of nutritious food. Due to unavailability of nutritious food, the 1 year child suffer marasmus disease or disorder. Such unavailability nutritious food is directly proportional to the child couples also, because those male and female couple unavailability nutritious food like condition in their family, so the bearer child becomes marasmus sufferer child. Second major cause marasmus due to poverty, means low income family is also responsible for marasmus sufferer child. Large family size is also one of the reason. Due to large family size, not individually the enough facility provide to mother and father to the childs, so such condition also create marasmus. Ill spacing of children's in their family is also one of the cause factor due to marasmus. Early termination of breastfeeding. Early termination of breastfeeding also cause marasmus, and due to protein deficiency takes place. Over diluted milk provided to the child due to early termination of breastfeeding. Over diluted milk provided to child, such condition is also create to marasmus. All these here noted, different causes factor due to marasmus. Such marasmus disorder or disease is treated when proper diet can help in a reversal of symptoms. When proper diet can help in a reversal of the symptoms. Up to this we detail discuss. Marasmus is also one of the protein energy malnutrition disorder, and such disorder is created to infant about 1 year age. Up to this we complete study nutritional disorders like Kwashiorkor and marasmus. These two disorders are due to cause protein energy malnutrition. Now we learn disorders of digestive system. Disorders of digestive system. Most of time digestive system work very effectively. However, there are some things that can cause disruption called as disorders of digestive system. What are the disorders of digestive system? Indigestion is one of the disorder of digestive system. Second, constipation is also one of the disorder of digestive system. Diarrhea is also one of the disorder of digestive system. Jaundice is also disorder, and Vomiting is also disorder of digestive system. In today's lecture, we did detail discuss. Number one, first, indigestion is one of the disorder of digestive system. What is indigestion? Indigestion means it is a condition due to improper digestion of food. It is a condition due to improper digestion of food. The patient has feeling overfull. Such condition called as indigestion. What are the causes of indigestion? Number one, overeating is one of the factor cause indigestion. Second, inadequate enzyme secretion by the digestive glands like salivary gland, gastric gland is not enough secretion of enzyme. Due to this causes indigestion. Due to spicy food is also cause indigestion. Anxiety, the person suffer anxiety can cause discomfort and due to cause indigestion. Improperly digested food or food poisoning also can cause indigestion. Here noted different causes factor are due to digestion. Now we learn effect of indigestion. Due to indigestion, it leads to लॉस ऑफ ॲपेटाईट, ज्याला आपण म्हणतो भूक मंदावून जाते. हा पहिला इफेक्ट दिसून येतो ड्यू टू इंडायजेशन. ॲसिडिटी इज अ कॉमन फॅक्टर ड्यू टू इंडायजेशन. हार्ट बर्न takes place in the chest. So this is one of the effect of indigestion. Regurgitation is also one of the effect of indigestion. Dyspepsia, that is upper abdominal pain, show due to indigestion. And stomach pain is also one of the major effect due to indigestion. So here noted effect of indigestion: loss of appetite, acidity, heartburn, regurgitation, dyspepsia, stomach pain is the effect due to indigestion. What are the preventive measure of indigestion? Avoiding eating large meal. Avoiding eating large meal is one of the preventive measure of indigestion. Second, avoiding laying down after meal. Avoiding laying down after meal. Avoiding spicy, oily food. Number 4, avoiding junk food means packaged food. Avoid smoking and alcohol. So if avoid eating large meal, avoid laying down after meal, avoid spicy oily food, avoid packaged food, that is junk food, avoid smoking and alcohol. So here noted all these are the different preventive measures of indigestion. Up to this we detail discuss. Indigestion is one of the disease or disorder due to digestive system, so called them digestive system disorder. Review today's topic. We learn in today's lecture concept of nutrition. You know, nutrition is one of the major process, consist of 5 different phases: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. We learn digestive system diagram, its different parts. Also, nutritional disorders like kwashiorkor and marasmus. In today's lecture, we also learn disorders of digestive system, indigestion. On the basis of today's lecture, some exercise question noted here. MCQ question number 1. Protruding belly is a characteristic symptoms of marasmus, kwashiorkor, indigestion, diarrhea. Yes, the correct answer is protruding belly is a characteristic symptoms of marasmus, means A, marasmus is correct option. PEM can cause disease like constipation, marasmus, indigestion, diarrhea. Yes, PEM means protein energy malnutrition can cause disease known as marasmus. So B, marasmus is correct option. Number 3rd MCQ. Among the following, which is symptoms of indigestion? Dyspepsia, B, difficulty of defecation. Number 3rd C, yellowing eye, and D, oedema of lower legs. Yes, the correct answer is among the following, which is symptoms of indigestion. So dyspepsia is one of the symptom of indigestion. Short answer question. Which are the 5 phases involved in nutrition? Yes, ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion are 5 phases involved in nutrition. What's common in kwashiorkor and marasmus? Yes, protein energy malnutrition is common both kwashiorkor as well as marasmus disorders. Which are the nutritional disorders? Yes, there are 2 nutritional disorders due to deficiency of protein, means protein energy malnutrition. Kwashiorkor and marasmus are 2 nutritional disorders. Number 4. What causes indigestion? Yes, due to overeating, inadequate secretion of enzymes, anxiety, spicy food are different factors causes indigestion. What is PEM? Protein energy malnutrition is PEM. Which are the different parts of alimentary canal? Yes, there are 8 different parts of alimentary canal. Mouth cavity or buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine consist of 3 parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Large intestine consists of 2 parts: colon and rectum. And last, number 8, anus. Number 7, preventive measure of indigestion. Yes, avoid large eating meal, avoid spicy food, avoid packaged food, avoid smoking, alcoholism. So these are the different preventive measures of indigestion. Up to this today's lecture completed. Hope that you understood everything. If you like the video, then you can subscribe my YouTube Bioinfo channel. Tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.